Thao Dien, where the foreigners are. This is in District 2, Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. This is definitely the most foreigner dense neighborhood in Saigon. I don't know how many foreigners we'll see out right now. It is about 11 a.m. But whenever I come to this neighborhood, this section of Saigon, I sort of feel like I'm not even in Vietnam anymore. I sort of feel like I'm in, I don't know, like an English speaking country maybe. Everyone seems to be speaking English here. Many of the employees of different restaurants and shops here will immediately start speaking English with you. Pro tip, today is Tuesday. Buy one, get one free Domino's. Let's get in here. This is Sun Tui Street. I guess you could call it like the center of Thao Dien. And we'll take it over. I believe there is a street called Thao Dien Street. So we'll kind of meander from Sun Tui Street to Thao Dien Street. Looks like there's some sort of Thao Dien market over there, 450 meters that way. So what is that? A cafe? And a nicer looking cafe. Little street barber shop. Speaking of barber shops, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm keeping my beard very long. My intention was to keep the beard growing until I hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. We'll see if that lasts. I'm starting to get kind of tired of it. That Genshiyaki Japanese barbecue. Trang and I had dinner over there on New Year's Eve. It was decent. It wasn't great. So you might be looking at this and saying to yourself, is this the nice part of Saigon? Believe it or not, it is. Because you got places like, I don't know if you can see in there, but like quaint little cafe areas. You see some foreigners in there. At least you see some white faces. But this is, if there was one neighborhood where you would say, where do most of the foreigners live in Saigon? Definitely Thao Dien. And I think if you were to ask that same question in Hanoi, people would say the West Lake neighborhood, or the I think they call it the Daeho area. Little donut shop. Chow Chow Gelato. Yeah, like, you're not really seeing gelato places in in other areas. Or Lynn's Furniture, which looks really nice and boutique-like. Let's keep going. Cafe. Oh. So, definitely seen at least a handful of foreigners here. I've never lived in this neighborhood, and I've sort of made a conscious decision not to, because I feel like you're not really immersing yourself in Vietnamese culture when you live out here. I mean, it looks nice. Aesthetically, it's pleasing. But it's not, you know, it just doesn't feel like Saigon, you know? What is this? I don't want to say monstrosity, but dare I say monstrosity? Boutique cafe, New York bagel. Good to get a little walk in. Wonder what the alleys are like here. I don't do a lot of, I don't visit this area that often. Alley 89. Pretty like open and not densely populated like most alleys in Saigon. Oh, look at this 7-Eleven. Is that like the nicest 7-Eleven I've ever seen? What the? Is that like 7-Eleven luxurious palace? Palatial 7-Eleven? Okay. Yeah, this beard's getting a little itchy. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you think I should shave it or leave it. Definitely comes in red. Spa. Lassen. Lotus leaf. Where the foreigners are. So I think I definitely used to come here more often than I do now, for sure. Because it used to be more of like a come over here. There's like a little bit of a bar scene that my friends and I used to like over here. But now it's kind of like we got our scene over in Bin Patton. And this is just kind of like out there. So we don't come as often. Get cozy. Flying Pig, Western restaurant. The Racha Room, upscale bar slash maybe like gastro pub type thing. Pasteur Street craft beer. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, we are here on Thao Dien Street. Yep. So Sun Tui Street with Thao Dien Street. You'll hear a lot of foreigners mispronounce this as Thao Dien, but remember, each word in Vietnamese is monosyllabic, meaning one syllable. So it couldn't be Dien, that's two syllables, Dien. Thao Dien. Uncle Bill's. There's a breakfast restaurant in Manhattan Beach where my dad lives called Uncle Bill's. Sometimes we get breakfast stuff. Let's go this way. Today's kind of surprisingly bad in terms of the pollution. I don't know if you can see maybe in the sky, but it's not very clear. Burger King, Popeyes, definitely for the Western palate, I would say. Yeah, and if you're I mean, she was older, right? But if you're an older foreigner and you just kind of want Western comforts in Saigon, this is probably the best bet for you. And this is definitely the most like Western catered to area for sure. I hope I'm capturing that in this video. And this video is kind of meant to expose you to Thao Dien and capture, you know, how much of a Western area this is. I would say that when you think of District 2, you think of Thao Dien for the most part. Wouldn't be a Western area without a Starbucks. Quintessential Western needs. Starbucks coffee. So where the foreigners are, where the Westerners are, really Western foreigners. Because you could probably say that like District 7 is more like the Korean district. And then you could maybe say even like Bintan, where I live, or areas of District 1 are like catered towards Japanese foreigners. But this area, Thao Dien, is it's catered towards Western foreigners. Foreigners from England, America, Australia, etc. It always seems like there used to be a bar that this like pilot guy owned. But anyways, let's see if we can cross the street here safely. Crossing the street in Vietnam. Done deal. Over here, that place right there, it's called Buddha Bar. You can see the BB. That is probably, in this over 7 years, almost 8 years that I've lived here, that has been like the quintessential Thao Dien bar. That's, look, it says 21 years of Buddha. That place has been there 21 years. That's crazy. So, what is that? 21 years? 2003, 2004 now? A long time. So this will take us out to basically like the main highway. And then also the new metro line. But yeah, look, like that, I don't know if you can see, but you should be able to see the landmark 81 building pretty clearly from here. But it's so smoggy, so much pollution today, that it's hard to see that. That's crazy. It's just not a very clear day. Let's keep on walking here on Thao Dien Street. Get more of a feel for it. Buddha Bar, it's a cool bar. You can get some pretty, like, usually pretty nice people, sometimes kind of people. But, you know, most of the time it's a good time. That's one of the main places in this area. They've got Evita Bar, which is the bar I used to play pool for. Right way down there. One of the other main bars in this area. Also D2 Sports Bar, which I think we'll pass here on the left. A nice spa in there. photography and videography. That'd be cool to get into videography. Wouldn't that be neat? I think we've seen at least 10 foreigners, but I don't know. I haven't really been keeping count. It's also not a time when people are going to be out and about as much as, say, like 5, 6 in the afternoon, evening, when maybe they'd be getting off work. Mekong Merchant. Use my skin tone stereotypes to tell who's a foreigner and who's not. Love that chicken from Popeye. Come on, Popeyes, give me some, throw me some money, Popeyes. I just promoted the hell out of your brand. Love that chicken from Popeye. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. It's good to see you. Had a decent holidays with Trang. But, you know, always tough not being with the familia. Happy Halloween. A little bit late on that. Hello, pet. It's just a little bit less like chaotic, I would say, are my overall impressions of this area. Paris baguette. And you've got like this is not the first fitness type thing I've seen. There's an emphasis on like fitness, a lot of cafes, Paris baguette, which they had one in Redondo Beach where I'm from for a little bit, but then it closed down. Yeah, a little bit less chaotic. Honestly, kind of enjoying it. I don't want to. I don't necessarily want to enjoy this neighborhood because I've intentionally never lived here because I know that it's a bubble. I know that once you move here, you generally don't leave this area. It's almost like you come here and it's like, okay, why would I even go out to District 1? Why would I even go out to Bintan? Why would I go to these places? It becomes just kind of pointless. Because you've got everything you need in this area. Big supermarket here. Or a ciute. Supermarket. Westerners going in the supermarket. Annam Gourmet Market. more of like a luxury brand there. Luxury supermarket brand. Gated community. What does it say? The An Phu Superior Villa compound. So, compound of villas in there. I don't know if I'm allowed to go in there. Yeah, I don't think I am. Should we ask? Why not? Let's go ask. Or maybe we don't have to.
Hi sir, may I help you? Hello, sir.
Hi.
Yes, how may I help you today?
Yeah, going to walk.
Oh yeah, it's not open for public, sir.
Oh, it's not open for public? Okay.
It's private area, sir.
Oh, okay. All right. What about her?
Oh, she's a resident here.
Oh, resident? So if you live here, you can walk through here? Okay, cool. What if you know someone who lives here?
This is the different story. We have to call them in and ask them for information.
Yeah.
If it's okay, then they can go in.
Okay. How many residents live here?
Can you come in here for a bit for him to go?
Sure.
I don't know.
A few hundred?
Yeah.
Okay. How long has it been here?
Since table. Since 1980 something.
Oh, wow. Long time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for the information. Have a good day. All right. So, yeah, private. That's all right. Fun to talk to him. $1980 something. I don't know if I believe that. Because, I mean, unless it was late 80s, but even then. I don't know how much you guys know about the period of 1975 to 1986 here, but not a lot of economic development. Anyways, we can film from the outside and look in. A few hundred people live there. Hello. So I guess that's kind of like the dare I call it the Bel Air of Saigon. Ciao Ko. All right, that's cute. Okay. So, some exclusivity. International school, the European International School. That guy was just peeing on the side of the road. But this is the European International School. Let's go. Heard. Well, that D2 sports bar I was telling you about was right there. That was a sports pub there. Damn, what happened? Honestly, I never really liked it. I was never a fan. one of the only places, one of the only bars in Saigon where you couldn't smoke inside. A lot of you might say, well, what's wrong with that? Honestly, nothing. But when every other bar you can smoke in, it's like, why is this one restricting my freedom? I used to call it a smokeless dungeon. My friends remember that. Eddie's, they have one of those in District 1. It's an American restaurant. I'm not a huge fan of Eddie's, only because it seems like, it always seems really expensive when I go there. Even compared to other American and Western places, like there's like a 20% or at least 15% tax on everything. It seems so kind of only a nickel and dime you almost. Like I saw they had a special recently. It was 120,000, like all you can eat spaghetti and meat sauce, which $6, all you can eat spaghetti. I mean, okay, whatever. Well, then they're like, must include a drink purchase. Okay, well, here we go. So it's got to include the add-ons. And then you got your 15% tax, and it's like 10% value added tax plus a 5% service charge. So at the end of the day, you're paying like, I don't know, $10-11 just to eat spaghetti. Just buy $10-11 worth of spaghetti and make it at home. Probably be better anyways. We're kind of getting out of like the person's driving at a decent rate of speed. We're getting out of the more dense, there's actual things here area of Thao Dien. This seems like the end of that enclave villa compound. Hot out here, obviously, Saigon. I'm sweating. Could use a cold beverage like a nước mía. Would be very nice right now. If you keep going straight down that way, a Vita bar is there, but there's not much else that's there. So I'm hesitant to go all the way over there. British International School. So you've got your villa compounds right next to your expensive private schools. Kind of an unsurprising combination there, but a combination that obviously represents a level of wealth, exclusivity, affluence, other various synonyms of privilege. Cut through here. The old Thao Dien march. Probably getting sunburned to a crisp. Oh well. At least I know I got my vitamin D for the day. Rental prices out here fairly competitive actually. You can find some decent deals because there's just so much supply in terms of rental units. Just a ton of what's the opposite of commercial? Residential. A ton of residential development in this area. So you can actually find some decent deals. I mean, I'm sure you could find something 500 or less per month. That's a decent condition. My friend Joe and his girl, wow, my GoPro died while I was in here. Thank you so much. While I was out there. And I came into this electronics store and was able to just charge it up real quick. So, back in business. I wanted to show you though, like, I found kind of a more locals type area. You can see a little local market here. Little local grocers. I found what appears to be more of a locals type area of Thao Dien, which kind of contrasts the sort of more foreigner feel of it before. Hello. Of course, the area's still got like these kind of ornate buildings. Here, kind of seemingly like private sort of school type things, private international schools. But at least you got these little things like some nim nung and little vendors like that. This humble pho place, pho number one. And then over here I saw a lot of people having some lunch. So this seems to be maybe like the area where maybe people who are working here, they get like their local lunch at local prices. So like this bok kho banh mi, it's only 25,000. Or the Kemge, also 25K, reasonable prices, cheap prices. Of course, more and more foreigners, because we are in Thao Dien. I was able to get also a Nug Mia, 10,000 only, good price on that. I didn't get it here, but it looks like they have the same thing for the same price. Trang's gym is in Thao Dien. So I dropped her off and then she took herself into the gym, and then she'll meet me when she's finished with that. So it looks like They've got some like noodle dishes over there for 35k, some cam tam. More cam tam, broken rice, which is, as you all probably know, rice with a pork chop, sometimes an egg. But yeah, like definitely street food vendors. More people eating street food. 25k for some bankan. Or 30k for hủ. And looks like she has some Hoan Tan as well. Hủ. Bankan cua. 30k. This is where I saw a lot of people eating here like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, so reasonable prices. 30k for cam tam or cam tam ba roi, 35k. Not bad. So you do have like a little bit of a, I guess, local sort of oasis in the what's otherwise mostly a foreigner kind of dominated area. Or foreigner catered to area. I don't know if I should use the word dominated. Certainly catered towards foreigners, so, and a foreigner sort of crowd. Let's take you over to the river, if we can make it on the battery life here. The Saigon River is down the street here. And as I was saying before, I got interrupted by the death of the battery. RIP, old battery. Yeah, you can find places pretty cheaply over here. A lot of supply, or pretty reasonably. My friend Joe and his girlfriend, they pay like $700 a month or something, but for a very nice one-bedroom apartment in this area. We got, you know, plenty of high-rise buildings like that where you're gonna get a decent deal. I hope I took a street that goes through to the river. Hopefully up there I can make a left. Look at these like villas though. And I think, honestly, those houses, like these ones, probably like a couple $1 million if you wanted to buy that. As shocking as that may seem, you might be thinking like, who is paying, you know, millions of dollars to buy a house in Vietnam? And those are the houses. Those are the houses that you would see for several $1 million on the market. Is that a fair price? Is that a price you should pay for that? Will that price continue to go up over time? I don't know. I don't. Hello. I'm not huge into the real estate speculating. Thao Dien villas. So another villa compound. Oh, hello. How are you? My name's Tyler.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
America.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. What's your name?
I am Hoa.
Hoa. Nice to meet you, Hoa.
Nice to meet you.
This private community?
No.
No walking in here?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thao Dien Villas, huh?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right, well, thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye, Hoa.
Bye bye.
All right. Hoa seems to be a sweet guy. So yeah, again, I don't want to, like, okay, you know they're private compounds, so you just can't go in them unless you're a resident. He's like happy to introduce himself, but as soon as I was like inquired about what was in there, like no. Okay, I get it, bro. I get it. Couple of Christmas trees here. The old Christmas spirit. I hope this goes through. GoPro died again, so we're on the iPhone, and we'll finish the video up on the iPhone. I don't know, what do you guys think of the iPhone footage? I think it's pretty clear. I just don't have like a stick to hold it, but I could definitely film on this. I'm gonna take you to the river, but that's Thao Dien, guys. You know, it's a lot of spas, a lot of just like what is that? I don't, like a bread place, a bakery. But kind of clean, a little bit less chaotic, but doesn't really feel like Saigon. You know, this doesn't have the same feeling as District 5 or Bintan, or certainly somewhere like District 6 or District 8. It's got its own very kind of neat and organized feel to it, and a feel that is catered towards Western preferences. We're back here on Sun Tui Street. And I told Trang to meet us here at the over by the Saigon River. She's finished with her gym. So I'm gonna do like more exploratory videos like this of different neighborhoods in Saigon. I think one of my plans is to do like a whole series on a video of each district. So just go through all the districts and kind of give you like, I don't know, a little bit of experience there, and then kind of give you my overall impressions, and maybe at the end we can do some sort of like ranking system of which district's my favorite, which district is your guys' favorites, etc. Coming up here on the El River, the Som Saigon. Hey Trang, how are you? My GoPro died, so I'm on the iPhone. You want to just pull up right over there? I'm gonna just show the river. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's cross the street here carefully. We're good over here. Not the most ideal place to show you the river, it looks like. The river nonetheless, though. What is this? What is that, guys? Help me in the comments. What is this monstrosity? There we go. That was an opportunity to use it. Okay. The beautiful Saigon River. Definitely not somewhere you want to eat fish out of. And then, yeah, there's the landmark 81, but you couldn't even see that. You couldn't really see it from over there. What's this? Anyways, guys, I hope you liked that tour. I hope you liked the tour of Thao Dien. Hope it gave you a little bit of a feel for just kind of what the area looks like. It's where the foreigners are, where the Westerners are. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed that walkthrough. We're gonna do more walkthroughs of different areas of Saigon in the near future. But if you did like that vlog, click the like button, subscribe to the channel to support the growth, and leave any comments. Yeah, I'm really happy to hear from you all. And I'll see you all in the next vlog. Peace.